This month.
Hey diggers, how you doing tonight? Hey, I'm live at the VFW 9400 down here at 804 East Purdue Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona for our monthly chapter meeting, which will be starting in about 10 minutes. So you got plenty of time to get here because I know most of you drive like maniacs. Just saying. Anyway, we have got a bunch of stuff. Look, we got people's here. Oh, look. There's a table that always would be fun to sit at. If you want to come hang out with some great people, that's a good table. This one over here, this guy, Al, he's a hunter. He's always got raffles for rifles and shotguns and pistols, so
I know nothing.
Yeah, hook up with him. He can take you big game hunting and all kinds of cool stuff. Coyotes, I don't know what all they do. I can't remember the folks back at the back table. Here's our crew. And we have, what do we got? We're giving away, I believe we're doing this stuff here. I think, I'm not really sure. I'll have to ask Thomas, but those might be white ticket items. And then over here, it looks like 2, 4, 6 people are getting pans and scoops. Somebody's getting a bucket and some other stuff. Hey, Tom.
Yes.
Are these white ticket?
That's white ticket, yeah.
Okay, so I was right.
We have a scale,
white
little
ticket.
basically a pocket sluice.
Yeah, this is a pocket
nice.
sluice. It's dropriflesluice.com.
Super nice.
This will be going home with somebody tonight. Brand new, still in the wrapper. This would be probably good up at like Lynx Creek.
Yeah, you could do.
Because
you could do links. Well,
I don't know, maybe.
yeah, that's hard. Maybe if
Could
Rose
lie to
Creek
them and
was
tell them
open.
it's a can.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Okay, and this is a $40 scale, so you can't beat that. We got the Gold Visor in the house. We got Mr. Brado's in the house. We have Michelle and Don. And Ronnie. Where's Ronnie? There's Ronnie. Oh, look, we even have some gold bags here. So we have some 1 grams, some half grams. What is that one? 0.3 and a 0.017. So, and we know that that's what's in here because we have a little get together. We call it a gold party, and put the dirt in the bags, the gold in the bag. Well, the gold gets weighed, goes into the bags, then it gets sealed. So, and there's always got to be a minimum of 2 people when we do it, but there's usually like 6 or 7. So, here's the nuggets. Are these all going tonight?
Who? Michelle? Okay.
These all going tonight?
Yes.
Yes.
And then this is our quarterly drawing nugget, too.
All right, so you got time to get here. Meeting starts at 7. It runs until about 9 o'clock, so you got plenty of time to get here. But those are going tonight. Those probably are white. Those are all white ticket.
These are white, and these are yellow.
Those are yellow, and this would be
Our quarterly
for this quarter. So
Which is 2.3.
2.3 grams. This is going on this quarter, which tonight, or July is the first day of the
September.
new quarter, so we're into the 3rd quarter. In the 4th quarter, we have a trommel. I don't know. Well, the pictures are on the Facebook page there, so I posted them earlier today. All right, so here is the 4th quarter drawing, and this will be presented at the Christmas party. Hopefully we're having steaks and potatoes and stuff again this year, but these are quarterly drawing.
So it's $5 a ticket, and
That'll be almost like we did last year with the gold bucket.
Oh yeah, and the Mind Lab.
Yes.
Yeah. So hey, $5 a ticket.
And it's a $1,300
It's
Trump.
$1,300. Look.
There's more pictures here.
In the picture. Well, I have them up on the on the web page as well. So.
And it's.
Good evening.
It's
Are you ready to win some gold tonight?
I am.
Oh boy, you do pretty good. It seems like every month when I do the newsletter, you're in it. Yeah. Yeah, because you're always winning the prizes.
I don't think that's me.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Well, let me look. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I can't look right now. Otherwise I'll lose my picture. John Wood, how are you doing? Marine West. Yeah, nice nuggets. Yeah. They are nice nuggets. And you know the only way you can actually win is if you come here and attend the meetings. And the meetings are the first Thursday of every month. The Thursday prior to the general meeting is our board meeting, which everyone is welcome to attend also. So last Thursday was the board meeting. And tonight being the first Thursday of the month. I was going to throw a slip of paper down there so you get a little taller. So anyway, that's where we're at. We should be getting started here in a few minutes. I'm just going to let this run. I had my phone plugged into a battery pack, so. John Rossi.
But I can't understand.
Good evening.
There's going to be 3 lanes going up?
Well,
I think it's going to be a 4-lane.
see how
You think so?
loosen that up a little bit more.
Yeah, then it's great.
There, now I can pan, and I don't have to worry about. Yeah, if I can get it straight, I'm gonna make y'all dizzy. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, that was my knee running into the leg of the table. Ow.
Hey, you want some popcorn?
Alright, it'll feel better when it quits hurting.
Okay.
So, anyway. Well, at least that's what my dad always told me just after he hit me, or right before, one or two. Actually, he never hit me. Yeah, I can't recall my dad ever putting a hand on me. He didn't have to. He scared the hell out. Oh, yes, he had a belt. That's right. I forgot about that razor strap. Oh, boy. I miss that old guy. Now I'm the old guy.
But we're looking for...
And you guys next to me talking about drinking whiskey. I need to get in on that conversation. I'm reading the meeting agenda, and after each thing, it says, Tom needs to ask members for approval in big bold letters. So we'll see if he does that. What do you think? What do you think? Is that cool or what? That's funny.
The one that says
They got claims and duties.
So it's going to be
We do. We have Soldier Boy and the Double JJ.
interesting evening.
Soldier Boy's kind
Oh,
of
he did.
scaled back. The owners.
Oh crap! What I do with my pen? Be right back.
It used to be 160. Double D is
Hey.
160. That's a
Hey,
typical piece of round.
In there.
Round on. That's all that
Yeah.
juniper. The juniper
Popcorn is free.
When you're standing there, the juniper's like 20
But the soda's good.
but it's from your toes.
Especially when you have them put a little
Very thick.
bourbon in there.
hey, they give me some tickets.
Not exactly.
No, 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 right.
But there are other places up there. There's a lot of places. Some stubborn.
You go up there and you live there, you go there. Pickles. I had some buckets to bring in. I figured I'd better keep them for myself. Okay. I've been filling up all my stuff with pellets from
You usually go out on the
Costco.
weekends or something?
I sell a 40-pound bag for $11.99.
Really?
It's a mix.
Yeah.
And I was out there and
You got four-wheel drive here?
was doing the table. I can't believe they put these things close together. We make it for them, so the Tager ones. They're good. Well, they moved it down.
You say,
I tried it.
It doesn't make sense to put
The one with those little
weekend with the prices.
boards that you got.
Oh, yeah.
I bought them from used them once and they snapped it. Broke the teeth off the front.
You're getting a lot
And I was like,
Well, you know what I do, actually what I'm doing for Paris, there's hot water over there and look at too.
I like the.
Hey, in Lake Street, have you been Lake Street?
I saw those. I brought them up to, I bought the mini set up in
You can't use a metal detector?
Overland thing, X-Flex.
It's a very small place. I don't know why anybody
Threw in the cover for them.
would want to go there. People who find like an novel. It's amazing.
I hadn't even advertised it really.
That whole.
Really, Joe?
That's your silver alert.
No, that's my text message.
It is a highly customized Jeep.
Goes with it.
Hey,
I don't like stuff.
oh God. But there's a lot of problems for a lot of us down here.
Maybe order something. I spent my extra money. About $230 worth of
You've got to be a good investigator.
but I really got $230 on home freeze-dried food.
They've been collecting that stuff for years. We got my best friend that whole community is definitely I didn't know that.
For the end of the world.
Fire.
I've got seeds.
About 10 acres.
I've got the seeds where I plan to go. There'll be area, and I'll be in the trailer. Water. It comes out of
We got 3 of those. Water storage like we have. It's all range.
and mine's full of, I got that. Place I know, it's a spring thing. So you get, unless they super contaminated with the radiation.
And they don't get
Well, I know if we have a plant that we're planning to attack, and it's rings.
and you're supposed to go through the gate.
They got, hillside up in the top.
They don't
So
want
you
to
go up there and you can see anybody that has a relationship with them, about 5 miles. One guy with a snorkel rifle again with their
That I used to do for big investment now. Where I was prospecting was Go Buddy. Go Buddy. And then I also covered.
And I also got the reloaded, I got the reloaded stuff. I've got 10 pounds of,
I had all this stuff covered and keep it all hidden.
20 pounds of powder for reloaded. What's that? 20 pounds of powder. Yeah. And I'm like behind me on front.
I know you were doing what pipe bombs. Gentleman called Major Robert Rogers.
That's the kind of stuff we do. My dad, my dad, they all get me there. Pipe bombs.
I don't know what it's called.
Rule 10. We got a call with fellow right here.
Anyway, the wife's boy.
One of his ones that never comes up on.
He started taking some powder and going out and throwing shit up in the cops come by and say, yeah, that's not.
But the work is to have it already packed in.
And then we can do the field runs so that the nobody's around. I'm watching it.
When I download the YouTube, it's slow, straight up.
Careful these days, that's for sure.
Far enough that there ain't anybody around.
All right, you motley crew. Did everybody get an orange ticket? Lee. Hey, did everybody get an orange ticket? Don't just say yes, but Frank.
Yes, he did.
I didn't get one.
No, but if you're not listening, I'm going to say your real name. So, and I know you'll listen to me then. So. What?
Sorry, had to go get my drawing tickets. And I got in a conversation and forgot y'all were over here all by yourselves, facing the wrong direction.
Anyway,
Sorry.
I'm trying to stand still, John. Sorry.
No, it's okay, man. I can pan with this.
We have the pan thing. Okay, good.
Yeah, maybe I'll get some gold while I'm panning.
Well, yeah. Go up to Lynch Creek. I found .10 in less than, in like a half a bucket of dirt. You can't beat that with a stick. Shut up. At least I was out there, Tad. You aren't out there, so you can't say anything.
As soon as my back gets healed, I will be.
You say that, but I don't know if I believe that. So anyway, we're going to do the pledge, but instead of buying a new unit, we're using the old little karaoke machine. And it's working. Can everybody hear me back there? No. Yeah, that's awesome.
Shut up, you're too loud.
Shut up, you're too loud.
Turn the bass down low.
What bass? What bass?
Doesn't sound like you. There's no
Shut
skill.
up, Thaddeus. Just so everybody knows, if you want Tad's attention, just say Thaddeus. So.
That's not what I call.
Nice, Tad.
That's not what I call them, but
Yeah,
we're not gonna get
yeah. All right, guys, we're going to start the meeting. So if everybody would stand, take their hat off, and, we're going to say the pledge. Hopefully everybody knows it. I sometimes don't. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I told you I didn't know that. Play ball. And thank you for all members of the service that have served our country. There's a few of them in here. There's even a guy that played in the water underneath for months on at an end. I think his name is Don. So anyway, all right. Any new members? Guests? Any of them? I don't see any. I try to remember everybody, but
With your memory?
yeah, if you're new, All right. So we do have a new quarterly drawing going on, and you guys should get into it. 2.3 gram nugget. It's all right there on the table. Bill has the nugget.
Bill says it's from Australia.
It is. It is. You can tell. You can see the difference. Geo Mining Bucket Sluice and an XP Gold Pan Premium Kit. Really cool things. I myself I've tried the Gold Pan at the Gold Show, but I have a full set and I haven't even used it. I'm so lazy. I just get my normal pan out and just pan. Let's see. If you have any questions, please ask Ronnie or Michelle or Lee or me or what. We're also starting the drawings for the quarterly drawing tickets. In December, and it is for this lovely trommel, Carolina trommel. And trust me, guys, if you want the idea of cleaning your rocks really clean, this is it. If you're out there and you're using a recirculator system, any kind of wet washing system, that's what you need to use. If you're not using something like this, you better need something. Yeah. Lee's is very similar. Lee's is not as heavy. This is a monster. Yeah. So there's some pictures up here. It's an amazing system. So how much are the tickets? 8? Five. Oh, see, I thought it was more. I would certainly buy tickets for 8. I'm going to. Lee says do it. He doesn't understand. I will. I know how much they cost. And I'm going to be buying some tickets. So y'all better get some tickets because I'm going to get them. All right. So in the newsletter, if you're on Facebook, and if you're not on Facebook, you need to get on Facebook because we do everything. We talk about everything. We try to that has to do with the group and what have you, mining and all that kind of stuff. And I mentioned in the newsletter, I always do a president's letter, and I like to do that because it kind of gives people an idea of what's going on. I try to cover as much as I can. The big thing right now is the upcoming board positions. I am stepping away at the end of this year. And the reasons are real simple. I need to do my thing. Don't have a lot of time for my family. I don't have a lot of time for what I want to do in mining. And just visiting and all that fun stuff. Here's the deal. It's not so that it's so encompassing, but then again it is. I'm on duty 24/7. If something happens with if you guys are out there and you guys get stuck, I've got to either myself or Lee or Bud or somebody. I've got to. It's a tough thing, and I love doing it, and I've been doing it for 4 years now. But I think it's time I need to step away. So that's one of the reasons. And a lot of people are wondering. I know that. It's a hard thing to do for me to step away because I love this group and I love the people that are involved. Treasurer position is up, and also John, our secretary, is stepping away. He's got his own. He's getting a little bit older. We all are. And I know there's other issues, but
It's okay, you can laugh, I just did.
We were talking to his son. He was talking to his son just outside, and his son is going to be 41.
41, yeah.
And I said, well, he's just a pup, And he kind of chuckled, and John's like, I'm going to be 70 this year, and I said, I'm going to be 58
next month.
And actually, I thought I was going to be dead by this time of my life because I was kind of crazy when I was young. So Anyway, so those are the positions. If you get with us, we can explain everything that we do. Yes, Michelle.
Start thinking now because we're gonna start doing nominations in October.
Yes, October is coming up very fast. I mean, July is coming up,
With
and
that in
It is
mind
July.
also, just so you're aware, so here's the problem, if somebody tries to elect Lee as a president, then I have to step away. I can go over here and do tickets, but I'm not allowed to vote at the board, any of the board things.
right,
At which we lose a vote on the board.
right.
So that's why I'm trying to see where we're gonna be at, who's gonna volunteer to step up to be president before I tell you if I'm gonna stay or not.
I understand. It's one of those things where, I mean, we have an ex-president here, and it's Al. Al is an amazing guy. He's this guy right here in the middle. He started our group way back in the day. His name is on the IRS.
Nominate Al.
And it is what it is. You know, you do it for a while and you step away and you do the best you can. And that's all it's about. If you can't do that, then you know what? I don't know what else to say. If you think that you have something to give our group, please step up. And everybody, I'm not going anywhere, to be honest, guys. I'm working into being a state director for the Phoenix chapter, so that we have somebody representing our group and making sure that this group is not forgotten. Unfortunately, the funny thing is we are the biggest group, we bring in the most members, and we bring in the most money out of all the groups in the state of Arizona. There's one in Tucson. Me and Ronnie, we found out Tucson actually has a group. They've been going since what, 1990 something? I was amazed. But here's the thing, they're doing their own thing. They have their own claims too, so I need to check into that. But and then there's West Valley, and then there's Apache Junction. So, and I know there's been talk about Prescott starting a new group. Don't know if that'll ever happen, but probably won't because there's Big Bug and so on. So, like I said, I'm going to get off my high horse and stop talking about it, but please get with us. This is a very serious thing that's happening. We need to make sure that the right person is stepping into the position so we can help them grow. And make sure that the group continues to grow and continues to be as successful with the members and membership as it always has been. So, please. We have a coin show coming up on July 9th. If you're interested in helping out,
Sunday.
please give us a holler. It is going to be at, Bill, you want to talk about it?
Are you shaking my cage over here?
Yeah, of course I am. Bill's our second vice president, and he's been doing a few other things. So it goes all the way back there, and it doesn't go.
It's at the it's a
really
Calumet Collectibles Coin and Currency Show. July 9th, and it's at the Shriners Auditorium on 552 North.
552 North
40th Street.
40th Street, Phoenix.
And it's from 8 o'clock in the morning until 2. We'll be there selling old bags and cans. And
You're supposed to be paying attention.
hopefully take on some members too.
So if you're interested, let us know. It's not a hard show, but we are going to have some of the board members there. We're going to be talking about different things, trying to get new members to come in and all that fun stuff. And you get to look at all the coins. I know I bought a whole collection of smashed pennies, 800 of them, and it's insane. But it's cool because I like them because they're small and I can put them up on the shelf and eat. All right.
And there's a bar and food.
And there's a bar and food, yes.
Don't tell them that.
Yeah, you can sit around and talk to the new members, and maybe get a little happy. Also, coming up in August, we could use your help. We do have some members that have volunteered, and but it's a gold show in Prescott, Well, it's a gem and mineral show. And
We're welcome there.
what?
We're welcome.
We are welcome, yes. We're actually hoping to see Woody and some of the other cronies that we kind of left behind. But it's going to be a good show. We are going to be there from 4th, 5th, and 6th. So it's going to be a good time. We usually do, well, we do the Black and Gem and Mineral Show. We always do go there. It's a lot of fun. Trust me, guys. All the kids come out. They want to pan. Even the adults. It's fun to show the adults because they think they know how to pan. And they're standing there and they're just like this. And nothing is coming out. And they're like, why isn't anything coming out? Because you haven't tipped the pan so the dirt will flow out. So it's always fun.
What were the dates on that again?
4th, 5th, and 6th.
August?
Yeah, August. So, yeah, come on out, Mark. I don't think we've ever, have you volunteered for that one?
I was actually thinking about more taking my camper and panning wings.
Well, you can do that by all means. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's great. Me and Ronnie are going to be up there. We're going to be staying with some friends. And,
Prescott?
yeah, Prescott. Yeah. It's a good show. And it's been going on for, what, 15 years, Ronnie? Whatever?
It's indoors too.
Yeah, it is indoors. Yeah. But we need to get a list of people. We have started a list. So if you are interested, please get with us as soon as possible. And I say that because we need to get the volunteer things, badges, so that we won't get charged. So you would just have that badge with you, and you just go in. It's easy. So it's kind of cool. Any questions, anybody? No? Okay. Anybody? John? Okay. All right, I'm going to give this over to Don, and well, Bill just talked, so we don't want to hear from him again. So we'll let Don do the gold report and talk about the insurance.
Howdy, everybody. Let you know, we have approximately 20.025 grams of nuggets. That represents about 15 nuggets on hand. We're down to 0.3, 1/3 of a gram in fines, and the reason is we have 24 bags each of small, compact, and medium pay dirt bags because we had a party earlier this month, put it all together, as well as 5 1-gram bags. And some of those things are going to go to the coin show and to the August show. So we're sitting good with gold bags for hopefully for some revenue generation. All told, we got 48.605 grams on hand in all of those mediums. Any questions on the gold? All right, insurance. So we voted back in May to accept the proposal for general liability insurance from the Hartford. The Hartford gave us approximately 60 days to pay our bill. They sent those to us this week. We paid our bill, so we now are off and running with quarterly payments to the Hartford Insurance Company for our general liability. So we should feel good about that we have some coverage for our organization, which we've maintained for quite a number of years anyways, just a different company.
Let's have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So is that money that was just taken out, is that a 6 month or monthly?
That's a quarterly.
Oh,
Yep.
a quarter, every quarter, okay.
Yep. So yeah, we're on a quarterly payment.
Okay.
And yes, by the way, I will be working up in Prescott because I do live in Dewey now, and I've opened my property up. If you are going to bring a camper, Mark, you want to have a place to stay, you can join me and Pat and some others up there. Promise me to keep the campfire to a minimum size.
Mark?
No complaint in my neighborhood though. No.
Got all those timbers up there to burn.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to burn.
What else you got?
Right. Next person on the list is our secretary, John.
Yep.
That's
Wait,
him.
we need to ask for approval. Yep.
Approval to accept the gold report as read.
Yay, yay, yay. Thank you.
Second?
Okay, go ahead.
Second, third, and fourth.
That was approved, by the way.
Yay.
All right. Number one, just to touch on what
El Jefe.
Tom was saying about getting stuck out in the desert. Guys, take my phone number down, and Tad's phone number because we have recovery gear and we got vehicles. So,
And they're closer to where, I'm way over in Mesa, so Lee, John, Tad, and Bill are out in that area towards Morristown. I could go, and there's a couple that Lee has rescued,
It
and I'm
doesn't
like,
matter what time.
should
of
I
day.
go out? And Randy's like, well, by the time you get there, he'll have them out. And it's just, so go ahead, I'm sorry.
yeah, so anyway, I actually belong to another group that just does desert rescue, and it's free of charge. So it doesn't matter whether you're a club member or a member of that group. If you get stuck out in the desert, if you look up Arizona maybe I'll post a link or something for it. But yeah, it's Arizona 4x4 Rescue, I believe, is what you'd look it up for. So. You can access them via the internet. So if you're out there and you don't have internet, you're screwed. But you probably don't have a signal anyway. So, GMRS radios. Get you one. Get you a good one, so because they got a lot of power, you might be able to get out far enough, maybe hit one of the repeaters or something. So. Anyway, last Thursday was our board meeting. The treasurer's report I got from Michelle, which I have right here, and she's already gone over that. The gold report wasn't there on time because somebody had to work, and he was out of state. So we'll give him a little bit of a break this time. But the gold report is on the Facebook page. The newsletter is on the Facebook page. So. If you want to see high-resolution photos of that trommel, I posted them on there today. So if you want a really, 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 really good look at that trommel, it is.
Those are your pictures.
No, they're not my pictures. Those were, Lee's.
Those are set up in our.
Those were in the group messenger thing. So I just stole them out of there. So, but. That thing is very well built just looking at it. I mean, Lee says I probably couldn't pick it up, but we'll see. But I'm not going to get any tickets on it. Anyway, they did do gold bags. They did 24 bags of .17, 24 to 30, 24 to 50, and 5 of the 1 grammers, which Don already went over. And then the quarterly stuff, which I got to get some photos back there, but there's I got a picture of it earlier. It's a 2.3 gram, I think that's what it was. 2.3 gram nugget, and there's some other items up back here on the table. I'll get some pictures of it in a little bit. And that's all I got.
Okay, approval for John's minutes. Yay? Yay, good. Thank you.
Yay.
Approved. All right.
Second.
What do we got? Oh.
All right, Rita, Michelle, go over the numbers.
Oh, she didn't go over.
There's money
Never
in the
mind.
account, that's all.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
And it's slow, so.
I'm getting ahead of
there's not a lot
myself.
activity, so that's a
No,
good
there
thing.
isn't.
So.
Oh, you can't see her
I
back
am
there.
reporting for the month of June.
Let me move.
When we met last week, our total money that we had in our checking, savings, and cash box was $7,216.18. Last month, we sold $497 in tickets. We didn't sell any gold bags, no merchandise, no special raffle, which was $497. Our payouts this month wasn't too bad. Let's just say we actually came above by a few dollars because there's not a lot of activity. Anyway, we pay out Google Drive for $4.30. Our storage went up a little bit last month and it was $75.12. We always transfer $100 from checking to savings. Our board meeting last month or last week was $50 to meet here. Then when we meet here on our general, it's $100, which is way better than what we were paying at the Italian Club. We have pails of $202.13, which includes pamphlets, which Bud will be talking about. I needed more tickets, and Tad gave me a late receipt for the dry ice for the ice cream social, which totaled $213. So that brings us a total of $431.55. So we didn't do too bad there. And then to date, well, actually, this was yesterday, because I just looked in the account. They did take out, or they're planning to start taking out the insurance. That's why I asked, which is $284.80. It's in pending right now, so our insurance is now kicking in. But before I did this, these are the total of our checking and savings and cash boxes. So we had $4,115.49 in checking, $2,850.69 in savings, $250 in cash boxes, which brings us a total of $7,216.18. Does anybody have any questions?
Can you repeat that?
No.
Come on.
And
Were you talking?
What?
What's she saying?
and if you ever have questions about like our bank account, you want to see it, all I have to do is pull it up on my phone, and you can come over here and look. I always have it with me, so so if there's any questions, we try to stay very transparent. So,
Let's see.
yes. So anyway.
So I need an approval for the numbers. Is everybody good with that? Any questions? Like she said, no? Good? Okay.
Second.
Oh, I don't want that. I already read that report. Okay. Let me get my glasses. I'm blind. I need more consent. Let's see. We got all that. I think we're going to, and I hate to say it, but unless somebody wants to ask some questions about mining or anything like that, we're going to take a break, and then we can come back and have lead talk. But that's going to be, Bud's our membership guy, so he's going to go over some things, I'm sure. So we're going to take a few minutes, and if you want to converse and talk, don't be shy about anything. There's nice people out there. Thank you.
So I'm going to let this run. So, got an open mic. Got an open mic.
But stop that.
Careful what you say.
You even gave me GPS. Almost
I just sent it.
17 north. 269. That's not GPS. I said, oh, I can go north. Then I go further north. And I go even further. I end up in.
You were more than go up a mile. Foothill Drive's right there. Follow Foothill Drive, and you go like this. The Quail Run, take a right on the Quail Run.
I got to go a little slower than normal.
And here's something else. It's heavily controlled by the county. And they use force for 25 miles an hour because it's a horse community. Okay.
I need to ask, I'm looking for volunteers to help me up with
I go slow.
And I've got two over here.
But you would find heavily guarded by these kinds of beasts.
Dinner Friday.
They're on the job.
Yeah, it looks like it really working. You got snacks. Oh, I got snacks. I got new snacks. I got them from Utah. I think about 3 or 4 of one bag. They're that good. This is the way it's starting to shape up.
So my grandson stole that turtle. So I'm making a teddy bear now, yeah.
Why, you're not answering and stuff like that?
My driveway goes both on Bell Road and South Sierra.
So you could put meter strips on the inside so you can turn them on.
So I gave him that.
If I thought snow was a problem, I would probably have a snow edge, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I'm more worried about chilling about 6 inches of gutters and monsoon because I had these pine trees and just think,
You get that roof dog stuff?
Yeah. But,
I wish I'd got mine because I ended up taking mine down because they were so
no, this one's when she's over. So that's actually going down Quill Run. And that's the Alsafria right there, Texas Gulf. One of my farm batteries. If I took the river road, it's more of and that's what my road looks like. Everybody gets, this is the high ground that goes down. Everybody lives on the slope. And then all the stables and corrals.
So they get rid of unless you want. I saw one when they had up in Forest Way, so that was cute. No, we know how to speak you cool.
The latest was a couple weeks ago.
I'm not getting anywhere near those things.
Tobacco.
How you doing?
I wish I was the little bobcats. I was having way too much fun. Got up in this wall, went up and got up high enough to where I'm not rolling down. I hit the thing to dump it real quick and dumped it on me.
I'm planning on mine close to home. Oh yeah, I got a good price.
Have
on
you
it.
checked your yard to see how much?
Oh, it's great memorization. I just don't want to take any holes.
Which one of you two want to help me up in Parks, Arizona? Handle for kids. Parks.
Where's that?
You go to Flagstaff and then you go west on.
So if you don't want to work, you don't have to come here. You want to come for a couple hours and work.
When?
29th and 30th.
Okay. So he sees them work out. Remember we
And they'll feed you all, on Friday night they'll feed you dinner and Saturday, Monday they'll feed you breakfast, lunch and dinner, and on Sunday they'll feed you breakfast and lunch. We're gonna have 100 kids all through the.
Oh, I'm out. That many kids drive me crazy.
Oh no. There's gonna be. Well, there's so far there's 4 of us. But one guy just broke his ankle. So that's what I'm worried about.
I don't think I can help because I'm doing a 3-day here like the following week. I mean, even that.
Yeah, when is that?
4th, 5th, and 6th.
Okay.
Plus we got the meeting here, plus I got some sublets.
I'm heading up to Alaska at that time.
Why?
Huh? Pick
You hit a nice fucking scene.
Yeah, probably. They just, you know what? They just had it's a Princess Cruise Line, and today the Princess Cruise Line would have pulled into San Francisco. Luckily, we catch ours in Canada, Toronto, not Toronto, Vancouver. We catch in Vancouver, but the one that docked today in San Francisco actually hit the dock. It came too fast. They had immediately evacuate everybody on board.
You see that one from
Jersey, the 255 get killed, car carrier.
no, I haven't seen that one yet. This one was down in South Pole area, and they had a cruise ship down there, and Argentina said, "Get in our water," and tried to cut the guy off the ship. Well, it's built for being down there with icebergs. It cut up in front of it, and it sunk the ship. The Argentine ship sunk.
Was it a British ship? I mean, was it?
No, it was one of theirs built.
Oh, okay.
One of their small little frigates.
I meant the cruise ship, was it?
Probably, because
British?
either that or
They hate the British.
either that or it was one of the ones out of Sweden, because it was built as Norwegian, as an icebreaker. So they hit, and you could see on the side of the bow where it was paint was scraped. That was it. And they go, yeah, cruise ship 1, Argentine Navy nothing.
We actually hosted the HMS Spartan.
I got to go through and update my thing, and I'll see. I might be able to get up on Saturday. Shoot me the text where they're at.
During the Falklands War, she sank the General Belgrano, which was the old USS Phoenix cruiser.
Yeah.
The first wire guy to kill. She went down in a hurry. We hosted them for their Christmas party before their return trip to the UK.
Britain learned real quick.
You went submarines, right?
You have to have good
that got
damage control.
I really dislike.
When I'm up there, I'm going to just either sleep in my tent or sleep in my truck.
If I can come up early, I will. I'll bring my trailer. I know there's something on the 29th. I have to.
All right, so like I was saying, besides that 2.3 gold nugget for the quarterly for this quarter, we also have these items here. This even has a bilge pump, so it's a nice little sluice. It's I forget who he said they made this. I don't know who made it. So, but that's one of the quarterly prizes. So that's a sluice. It's a bucket sluice. That's what it is. And I guess that's the bucket that goes along with it. And also this kit right here. So those are quarterly prizes for this quarter. But we wanted to give you a heads up on the trommel because we want to make sure everybody has an opportunity to get in on that deal. It is definitely a really nice unit, so yeah, you're going to want to get in on it. So yeah, if you're processing any kind of quantity of gold, that trommel along with a couple 100 gallons of water make for a great weekend out there.
Split the group in half, and the other
Biggest
half.
problem here is water.
Metal detector we bury coins.
Earlier this year
Once
wasn't
they
a
find their
problem.
coin, then they can go and
Generally speaking, it's a problem.
But
But
vice versa, they start gold
you can buy like 15
once they get their own.
55, I use 15 gallon barrels. It was 15 gallon barrels. And I also take some 5 gallon ones. So typically I go with about 50 gallons because I conserve. But like Lee's got that his 250 gallon tank in the back of his truck. So, which is a lot of weight to be carrying, but it is what it is. But most of these places, like if you're going out to Morristown, there's a place close by that you can buy water really cheap. So you could drive out there empty, fill up at the place in It's on Morristown, Whitman. I think it's in Whitman.
Yeah.
Going up there and cut your weight down.
What do you know?
Depending where you're coming from. You don't know the name of the place or exactly where it's at. But if you message Gold Miser Lee King, he can tell you where it's at and how to access it, what side of the road it's on, whatever you want to know. We're going back to business.
I did a somersault slide like that. I landed a wind out of me.
They listen. Oh my God, that's awesome.
You need a gavel?
They welded everything up.
There's one up
and it's
there.
steel.
Is there?
They said years.
All right, guys, we're gonna start this up. Mention, hey, everybody say, Tad, sit down.
Ted, sit down.
There we go.
Stick it, clowns!
Dad, sit up.
All right, we're gonna have
See
Al
what you're missing by not
our
being here.
ex-president, talk about an event that he's a part of, and maybe you guys might want to volunteer. So here's Al.
You better volunteer your dirty raps.
Once a year, we have a group that goes up to help the All Society. They have a thing that they call Lucky Weekend. They're going to have 100 kids up there at Camp Raymond over in Parks, Arizona. And we get them just for 45 minutes. We show them how to pan for gold. We'll split the group. Say there might be 15 kids. We'll split the group in two. And one will get lined to metal detect, and we'll hide some coins. And they metal detect. Once they find their coin, then they can get lined for metal for gold panning. And those that start with gold panning, once they get their gold, they can come over and try metal detecting. But anyway, I'm just looking for a volunteer or two that are willing to go up there and help. It's a lot of fun. They don't pay anything. They'll give you a free T-shirt. They'll feed you you drive up there on Friday, they'll feed you dinner Friday night, feed you breakfast, lunch, and dinner on Saturday. Then on Sunday they'll feed you breakfast and lunch, and then we're free to go. So, and it's good food, and the weather up there is beautiful. It doesn't look like it's going to rain. Well, it could rain by then, but you have to be prepared for that. But it's really pretty. If you've got a trailer, a travel trailer you want to take up there, they have some hookups. Or if you don't want to sleep in a trailer or in your truck or tent, then you can request a bunk, and you got to sleep in a room with a whole bunch of guys that may or may not snore. So I either sleep in my tent or I sleep in my truck. But if you have any questions, and this is July 28th, 29th, and 30th.
Where's it gonna be?
Parks, Arizona, which is west of Flagstaff. It's a Boy Scout camp.
Okay.
Okay.
Good area. Nice area.
Thanks a lot.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, that sounds like a really cool event.
Oh, hey, Al, how do we get a hold of you if we want to do this?
Well, yeah, just so if you're not on Facebook, like I said, you need to get on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook.
He's on Facebook. And
There you go.
if you're really interested, he'll give you his number. Al's very, nice guy. And he's part of a few other event or groups and such, so all outdoorsy stuff, so it's really cool. So we're going to talk to Mr. Lee King. He's going to talk about chapter points and Big Bear Gathering and cleanups or questions or whatever. So here's Lee.
Hey, how y'all doing? I guess we can start off with chapter points. It looks like some people are coming up due, and they need to get on stick if they want to stick with our GPA thing here. Because if we lose people, we don't get them points to be able to do the stuff we're doing. I can't mention names, but I get to see them, so if I feel froggy enough, I'll give them a call and say, hey, you're coming up to due. Your dues are due, so...
Get froggy, Lee. Get froggy.
Yeah. Anyway, for points we have 243,608. That's actually pretty good, considering on how much I spent on getting the prizes that were, you know, the Trommel was a big one. That one almost took that many points to get it. So, and for sure everybody here, I don't see anybody new, so everybody knows how the points work. Anybody have any questions about cleanups or anything? Right now it's way too hot to get out there. Me and Cowboy were out there yesterday walking around in the desert, and we lasted until about 11 o'clock. It was time to go home. We're looking at some new claims for ourselves, but anyway, yeah, it was hot out there. No rattlesnakes though. Dang. I mean, I don't play with them. I let them be. You know, we're on their turf, so you know, I don't play with rattlesnakes. Me and a guy out in California are setting up a gathering for Big Bear. Yeah, Big Bear, California. And it's nice up there. Me and my wife 4 years ago went up there. It was like 102 down in Barstow, and I started climbing this hill. So I want to get out of the seat. I started climbing this hill, and it got to 75 degrees by the time I got up there, up to Big Bear. They actually have a claim up there. It's called Holcomb, I think. And, we went up there 4 years ago to try to find this, and we couldn't find it. We even asked the Forest Service.
6 hours.
We stayed at a hostel up there, and there was trainees staying there. And we had maps laid out everywhere, and I'm like, well, the claim says it's supposed to be here, but there isn't nothing there to show us. But they tried, and we spent 6 hours out there driving around in this up there, and we never found it. But Nick, his name's Nick Cooper, out from I think he has a YouTube called Cooper's Ventures, and we're setting up a thing out there for the 29th, 30th, and 1st of September. September 29th and then into October the 1st. Everybody's more than welcome. If my wife goes, we're going to stay in town, but if she don't go, I'm probably going to camp up there with the rest of the guys. Probably going to sleep in my truck. But supposed to be some really good gold up there. I didn't see pictures off of the GPAA claim, but I saw pictures of stuff that was taken off the claim close to it. And it was pretty good stuff. I saw see pictures of bedrock, and yeah, looks like it'd be fun.
So is he opening his claim up too?
No, it's just, I think we're just going to do the GPAA claim.
How long of a drive is it to get?
5 hours.
Yeah.
About 5 hours.
Here?
Yeah, 5 hour drive. They're not horrible.
Are you going to try to organize a van that we could take a van?
Well, we kind of kicked that around a little bit, but you know, we're just kind of trying to leave it as a gathering instead of trying to turn it into an event. Because once you turn it into an event, then we have to start spending money on things.
Yeah, but if a few of us can gather around in a
Right.
van,
Right.
just carpool.
Yeah. My wife don't go, so they can ride with me. I don't care. But and I'm gonna bring the super sluice. So that'll be fun. There's no water up there. Let's go down to the lake. No. But no water up on the claim. It's all just dry wash or recirc. But from what pictures I saw, I'm kind of excited to go because different terrain, not different from being down here, running around in the desert. But if anybody wants to go, you know, I'll keep posting every month, renewing the updates and everything on what's going on about that event. Anybody, probably nobody's probably been out looking around in the desert this time of year, right? Been out on some of our own claims, but none on EPA.
Well, I know that Ronnie and Thomas said that they went up to Soldier Boy and it was fine up there.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah,
that's good because that claim a couple years ago got tore up.
Yeah.
Thomas can contest to that because I mean we took we had a big trailer up there and we took a bunch of trash out of there.
Yeah.
And but it looks like that's getting under control now, so
It is.
good. I don't know anything about if the middle part of the claim is open or not.
It is.
But I mean,
There's no signs. As of right now, the owner of the claim has not marked it, and everybody was kind of spread out. And I was metal detecting and sniping on crevicing and such at that event. And my wife, Ronnie, and I went to Lynx Creek and did some panning and just kind of sniping and you know, crevicing. And I found a 10th of a gram in less. And that is, I mean, if the big boys were out there, they found a 10th of a gram in that little bit of dirt, they'd be like, bring the dozers in, bring the excavators, because it's going to give you what you want. You guys need to get out. Prescott, you can go to Fame Park and walk the path past all the equipment, go into the Lynx Creek that meets up with Fame Lake, and you can pan there and find gold. Seriously, I mean, I sat and played in the water, and it's amazing. And then the group in that outing that I went with Passion Junction, they were finding gold. I mean, the dirt has moved, and it's right, guys. I'm telling you, there was black sand and everything.
Yeah, I've been saying that in a lot of places. It replenished in a lot of areas. All the rains we've gotten this last winter and everything. It's actually pretty good out there.
Anybody can do what I did. Trust me. Easy peasy, no matter if you're old or young or new or whatever. Put a gold pan underneath, test pan, and you're going to keep the gold, no matter what. Double pan it. And if you need help, ask for help. Maybe one of us will come out with you. Beautiful place.
No, I don't even want playmates.
Yep. So nobody has anything about cleanups or anything like that. I just, you know, you see something out there, get a hold of one of us, and we'll try to get something set up because you know they're your claims. You know, we'd like to keep them. Yeah, I just guess I'm done. Hold my ground.
Let's do that for a minute. So, with that being said, just so you know, nobody turned anything in for finding trash on claims, so there's no drawing for this one. So, if you do it next month, and you're the only one, then spin a nugget.
I've got to be in there too, man.
If you do it, remember to take a lot of water, because we've had a few deaths around here from overheating.
Me and Cowboy always say it out there, you know, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. We don't need no dehydration.
Yeah.
Oh, and just an update, real quick, guys. If you are in Prescott, there was a bear that they spotted.
Yeah.
It was in Cassius. They did shoot it and kill it. He attacked a guy and he killed him. But when they did the autopsy on the bear, and I'm not trying to spook anybody, but they found human bones in his stomach. Not from the man that he mauled, but from somebody else.
Yeah.
So it was partially digested human being. So please be aware of the surroundings. You hear something? You know, if you don't have a gun or something, have a stick. Have a rock, pick up something, stop it. Your hair comes up on your neck or on your arm. Trust me, me and Lee have had that experience. any of us that have been out there mining for any length of time, yeah.
Me and Tad know.
Kitty cats.
We're out there camping one time out on flats, and this is before I had my trailer, and Tad was quite a ways away from me, but I could hear it, and all I heard Tad say is when he cocked his pistol, "Go away, kitty." Next morning we woke up and there was no tracks around my tent. They're all around his.
Well,
he must
actually,
have had something good to eat or something, because that kitty wanted that whatever
Actually,
he ate.
the tracks were behind yours and they were deer.
Yeah, so that's.
Yeah, but when the 45 you cock it back, it ain't quiet.
No, I heard that. I was like, oh, okay.
But
Yeah. Mr. Buddy Russman.
All right. So last month we put together a pamphlet. Okay, you know, Lee always talks about chapter points and things like that. And he just mentioned a little while ago that if you don't re-up, of course, we don't get the points. So this pamphlet is designed to help us bring new members into our chapter. Okay? And on the very first page is actually a step-by-step how to become a member of this chapter. So we've got the coin show coming up. We've got the Prescott show coming up. So we're going to have these displays there as well to assist with us in trying to boost up our membership here. And then also, again, I think most of you already have put your information into the computer so that we can send out information to you guys. Last month, I went ahead and got the newsletter from John and transferred that over to an online version, so we can go ahead and send that out. And right now we've got probably about, I think between 50 and 60 people in our database. So it's an ongoing situation that we'll keep trying to modify it as much as we can. And if we can get more people to come to the meeting, this is going to be available. I believe also on Facebook there's a link that you can go to. Go ahead and put all your information in as well. Any questions about membership? If you know somebody, by all means help yourself to some of these brochures. If you know anybody that's interested, you can always bring them to the meeting. You can always give them the as well. So if you have any questions in regards to that stuff, you can talk to me. Okay? That's it.
Any of us have all the information? Cool. All right.
Does anybody have any questions about anything that we've covered?
Let me have it.
Oh, just let me have it. So I think we covered everything. Get out there and find some gold. My wife, like I said, my wife and I were up there for a couple hours. It was so nice. Bing Park is so amazing. You can, if you have a state license, I believe you can fish there. So there's more than just that you can, go panning. You can walk around. It's a great hike. But just get out there. Like I said, there's a lot of gold to be found, and it's all about finding gold and learning. Well, I think that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna close this meeting if nobody has anything. No? Okay.
Hey, Don, did you put some of these over at A and B at Prescott?
Yes, I did. Prescott Valley, A and B's got a whole stack of them, and
Nice.
also our business cards. And I found the gentleman that's running it very open to us,
Tim.
and he had asked me personally for the business cards, and then got your pamphlets and made sure that they're there. And I came in on him another time, and he was actually giving them away to somebody that was asking for information about local clubs. He treated us just like a local up there, like a big bug or whatever.
Yeah. Tim is a really good guy. If you're, I mean, he gave me a pretty good deal on a little sluice. I didn't have one. I forgot mine. And I got up to Rose Creek. I was going up there just for that reason, to do a little sluicing. And we got into the truck and there was nothing there. So I had to go run into town and get one. Really nice guy. I don't know his last name, but he is the owner. Tim is a really good guy. He'll help. Oh, is it manager? Okay. He'll help you as much as you can. The only thing I would tell you is to, if you have questions about what he tells you to buy, please call me or call Lee or something. So he might try and upsell you to, a hand that you really don't need. So, but that's his job. So anyway, anything else, guys? No? Yes, Bill.
Well, you can save gas. You don't have to stay hydrated. You can buy
Right.
gold right here.
That's true. We have Gold X. We have we have a couple 1 grammers over there still, right, Bill?
Yes, sir.
And we have 0.50, 0.30, 0.17.
I have the price list really good.
Yep, the prices are up there, good prices. And of course, whatever you buy, you get, you're helping the group out, and also you get to find gold. So, if you get a grammer, it is amazing to see a gram of gold. I've had it happen, Lisa had it happen. It is probably one of the most amazing things to see in a pan that you only did a little bit of digging for. Makes your heart race. So anyway, I think that's it, guys. Any other questions? Any other comments? No? Good. Mark, you have anything? Mark? No? Okay. All right, so I'm going to ask the members to close the meeting with a vote. Yay?
Motion to,
Done. All right.
Yes,
So
we're
we're going
done.
to set up. Orange tickets are first.
all right,
And,
so y'all have a great night. Get this
Bye,
posted
guys,
up
on the
tomorrow
internet.
on
Have fun.
Facebook
See you later.
and
Whatever
on
John says.
YouTube. Well,
Did
maybe
we
not
agree on
YouTube tomorrow.
closing the
Greg.
thing?
Yeah, we
We're
just
going to edit out some of the dead spots.
You weren't paying
We'll see.
attention.
Need to play with that
I was
software.
looking at you on your high chair.
Paid for it. So.
I try to come
May as
down
well,
with
huh?
my chair.
All right, y'all be good. Be
Kinda
safe.
like a
Stay
high
out of
horse.
trouble. And
High
God
horse,
bless.
high chair, whatever.